Hey you guys, I'm back with a book review. I am reviewing a short story today that I absolutely fell in love with. It was all of about 30 pages. I listened to it with the Read and Listen program that Kindle Unlimited is doing, I guess, with Audible right now. I don't know. Point is, the book is by Anthony Mara and it is called The Lion's Den and it is part of the Inheritance collection. I believe this is like one of three books I've started reading in the Inheritance collection. Just because I'm addicted to short stories at this point. I'm not really. I thought that I was just a complainer when it came to books that were about 300 pages. I'm coming to realize I really be huffing and puffing and acting like authors are doing too much when a book is 140 pages now. I don't know what has gotten into me. I guess I don't know. But you know what? Reading so many short stories and novellas has allowed me to explore and find so many great authors out there that I probably wouldn't have found before because it takes me forever to finish a book that's like 140 pages. So, regardless, this book is about a young man. His name is Michael, and his father is the definition of hell on wheels. Okay, his father was, I want to say his father had like 17 he had 17 felony convictions and was supposedly twice nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. He served 6 years in a federal prison and then was personally pardoned by President Obama. He has a bachelor's degree and 6 honorary doctorates. Depending on whom you ask, he is a felon, a folk hero, and a national disgrace or a treasure. Right now, however, he is the cancer patient on the other side of the wall. Listen, his father is, needless to say, he's interesting, okay? But it is so great to see how Michael's view of his father changes. Like, he's really to the point now where he's seeing his father as, as the man, as the human, instead of just as his father. I think, sometimes when you're growing up, you do have this idea of your parents and you feel like, oh, he should have been this way or he should have been that way, or I don't like the way my parents handle this or that. But I think he is starting to. He's falling in love with who his father is as a person. And although he doesn't always understand, like, why did my father go ahead and leak those important documents the way he did? And why did he take me with him? Michael is able to say, like, you know what? He had his own reasonings for it. There were so many good quotes in this book about silence being a great virtue. Sometimes it is so much better to just be silent instead of trying to explain your point of view on something or trying to explain, when people are dedicated to misunderstanding you, just let them misunderstand you. You don't always have to sit here and explain yourself. And I love that about Michael's father. He's like, listen, regardless of how you view me, this is what it is. Like, he's living out the last of his days doing what makes him happy, and that's going to the zoo with his son Michael and, hypothesizing how he would break out of these enclosures and stuff if he was a chimpanzee or if he was a lion or whatever. Every stage of, his sickness and his cancer, he's become obsessed with these different animals in the zoo, and I thought that was really cute. I just really love, like, the transparency and the lack of toxic masculinity in this short story, because Michael's father is telling him, like, son, I'm tired. And at one point Michael responds and he's like, I know, dad, we're almost there. And he's talking about their journey to the zoo. And I'm just like, yeah, Michael, I don't think that's the kind of tired that your father's talking about. Like, I think your father is, he's almost to the end and he's letting you know, like, yes, son, like, I'm tired. I can't hang on anymore. This was such a good short story. I can't even give like a long-winded book review on this book because I loved it. I really did enjoy it. I know for a fact I've never read a book by this author before. It definitely will not be the last as long as I have several short stories because like I said, I cannot do these mammoths of a books that you guys are putting out. I have wanted to try a new book by an author today, and I was so excited. I was like, yes, I like the description, I like the title, I like the book cover. I scrolled down on Amazon. That shit said 600 pages. And I was just curious as to like, who the hell has that much to say? Like, kudos to you authors who can do that. Okay. I don't know. Is it determination that you guys wake up and drink every morning? Is it about 6 cups of coffee? Like, is it that these books take you guys like 6 years to write? So that's why it's 600 pages? I don't know how y'all do it, but whatever it is you guys are doing, I want y'all to drop it below so I can make sure I don't never do it. Because I, oh my God, I think I have such a short attention span. I just can't do it. So that's why I love books like this because, oh my God, it did what it was supposed to do in the short period of time that it took to read it, to listen to it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, I read it with Kindle Unlimited, so I really don't know how much the book cost, but it probably was no more than $4 or $5. It was worth it though. So if you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm coming with book reviews back to back. I have my book reviews lined up months in advance. I drop every Wednesday and Saturday now at 10 a.m. instead of noon, like how I was doing it before, just to go ahead and switch things up. I do have some more books coming from myself. Remorseful is on my shirt that is dropping, probably has already dropped by the time you guys see this video. Don't Look Away is coming in October. To Terrace Me Must Be a Sin Part 2 is coming in December. Unrelenting is coming very soon. Obsessed with the Trauma Nurse probably just dropped like a week ago by the time you guys see this video. I have so many different books I'm working on because I'm realizing too, the more I'm falling in love with short stories, I want to start producing more short stories as well. I even started looking on Amazon today for urban fiction short stories, just, like shorter stories that are, maybe all of 30, 40, 50 pages, but they are urban fiction. Y'all, I'm struggling to find them. I don't know if it's just that, authors aren't putting them in the keywords when they upload their books on Kindle. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I also want to see more urban fiction books be a part of this read and listen program. Um, I don't know how Audible is connecting with Amazon to do it. I don't know if it's a part of some promotion that Amazon is running. I would love to support more books of urban fiction. It's just y'all, I have not found a book that I liked enough to read 240 pages in months. I haven't. Um I don't know. Maybe you guys can get me out of that bug and maybe you can drop some recommendations down below and we can change that. Who knows? So, anyway, thank you so much for supporting my channel and I look forward to seeing you in the next book review. Bye.